Okay, so hello everyone, I'm Coach Clems, this is my son Toby, and we're here just to show you a couple of things that you can be doing whilst you're staying at home and you're keeping yourself safe, but having some fun in the garden with a rugby ball. So the first thing we're going to do, and me and Toby have just had a little practice on it, is just a little juggling skill with our fingers and the rugby ball. So we want to be kind of keeping our fingers like a bear claw really, or like a tiger, as if we're going to pounce, and we're just going to be literally passing that ball between our hands from the ground as high up as we can and then back down again. It is tricky. Me and Toby have dropped ours plenty of times, but we'll try and show you as best as we can on how we do this. Okay, so Tobes, you're going to get your bear claws or your tiger claws ready?
I'll try.
Okay, we're going to start down at our knees. Okay, the ball can go either that way or that way, it's fine. It's just about getting your hands ready. Okay, so ready, Tobes? We're going to try and go as high as we can and then down to our knees again. Ready? There we go. See, Toby's pretty good at it. Okay, so we just need to use our fingers.
I can't do it.
To keep it going.
I'm terrible.
And we're going back down. And we're coming back up again. Trying our very best and getting it back down again. Okay, now I would say to you that I would challenge you to do that possibly 8 to 10 times, from going down from your knees as high up to the sky as you can and then back down again. Okay, it's a really simple one. It just gets your arms moving, gets your eyes connected to the ball, so you're moving your eyes with it wherever it goes. Okay, as you see, Toby's been doing it for a little while. He's getting good at some bits and some bits not so good, but that's the thing is, you've got to keep practicing and keep trying. Okay, if you don't practice and you don't keep trying, you're never going to get better at anything. Okay, so that's the first one which I would say to do. The next drill we're talking about here is doing, so we've got our hands moving already. We've been doing these kind of tiger claws or bear claws, and we've been bringing the ball up and down again. This time we're just going to be putting the ball around our waist like this. Okay, the idea is we're going to try and do that as many times as we can in a minute. Okay, Toad, so are you ready? We're going to have a little count up to see who's going to win this one, alright? Don't start yet, we've not started. Okay, I'm going to count the number in my head, okay? So in my head I'm going to be counting up to 60, and we'll see how fast we get, how many we can do in that 60 seconds, that minute. Okay, and we'll see who's the winner. Are you ready?
Yep.
Steady. That's cheating. Cheater, cheater, bogey eater. Ready, steady, go. Keep going. So we've gone from doing the tiger claws and the bear claws. We've gone from moving the ball around our waist like this. And we then now going to progress on to a slightly further advanced one. Now this is about making the figure of 8. So we know what the figure of 8 is. So there's the figure of 8 as I'm doing it in my yeah. This time we're going to be putting it through our legs. Okay, now Toby's been really good at doing this earlier. Okay, so Tobes, you get ready, you start doing it with me. Okay, so we're going to be putting the ball, goes through the front, back round the back, and in again. Okay, now what you can do with this one, when you're playing it, is either so you can do it the most in a minute, like me and Toby have done before, or who can do it the longest before dropping it. Okay, but the reason why we do this is that when we're playing rugby, we don't always get the ball where we want it. I mean, ideally we'd love to get the pass every time to our chest so we can run on beautifully to it. Sometimes the ball's going to be coming down to a sort of funny angle, like and you're going to have to collect the ball up. Okay, so it's just one of those things. So that's why we're getting ourselves in this position. Okay, when you get older and you're starting to progress further and further down, and rucks start to happen and walls start to happen in your game of rugby, then more often than not you'll be picking the ball up from the ground. Okay, so this is a great one. Get ourselves used to it, get our core starts getting a little bit stronger, working on our legs and our positioning, and we will be getting the ball at this kind of angle a lot of the time, especially if you're a scrum half. More often than not, you're going to be getting the ball off from the ground, so it's a good position to get yourself in already. Okay, getting used to going down on the ball like that. So we've been doing that one here. There's a further progression to it. We're calling this one the advanced one, aren't we, Toby? Yeah, okay, so we're going to call this is the international one. So we've started off with our semi-professional game. We've then gone to the Premiership, such as the Harlequins game, the figure of 8 round our legs, and we're going to be calling this the international one. This is the England one. So this one, I'm going to come up close so you can see it. Okay, tricky. Okay, and I do get a little bit nervous when I do this one because I don't want to look silly. So the ball is here. Okay, my idea is I'm going to pop the ball up in the air without hopefully hitting any part of my body. I'm going to switch my arms around and catch it again. Toby's been trying it a few times, as you can see behind there. It's not particularly easy, so let's try it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just a little passing drill. Now this is something you might want to take over like a 10-minute thing. It will really work your arms, okay, and really to be very good for your hand-eye coordination if you can continue it for a long period of time. It's really simple. We've just got some cones lined up here in our garden, around about, I'd say maybe a good, maybe about 3/4 of a metre between each other. This is just going to work in on a passing, short range, middle range, and long distance. Depending on the size of your garden, depends on how big you want the passes to be. But our plan here is we're going to be aiming to do 10 passes between each other, hopefully without dropping the ball, and then we'll move on to the next cone to make the pass further and further again, and then come back in. Okay, so we're going to give you a quick demonstration of how this is going to go. So Toby's going to start with the ball. We're using Toby's size ball. Okay, so this is a size 3, I believe. Toby, is that right?
Yeah, 3.
Yep. So size 3 is the right age for Toby's age group. Okay. So Toby's on the yellow cone. I'm on this yellow cone. We're just going to pass it between ourselves. Okay, you can either spin pass it like Toby likes to do. Stay on the yellow for me. We're going to do 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do flat passes like that. That's 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to go back quickly to our green. We're going to go the same distance again. So 1. As you see, the distance is a bit different now, so you have to work harder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Made me work there. 8, 9, 10. Toby's got one back. Let's go back further. You might not be able to see, maybe not quite see me or Toby on this one. Ball's going to be coming in. There's a difference there. We've got to think about our passing. All of a sudden, it's not so easy. We have to put either more spin on it or a little bit more power. And sometimes the power comes from just the speed of your arm movement. Okay, as you can see, the speed of the arm movement. Toby's getting particularly good at spinning the ball. Now we're going to go into the green. Back into the green for quick 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we nearly nailed it. Okay, back into me. Back into me. Okay, so that's a real simple drill which you can be doing at in your garden. Or now the fact that we can go out a bit more, you can set yourselves up a couple of cones on a field like today. Okay, don't necessarily have to use cones. You can use whatever you've got at home. If you want to take out 6 cans of baked beans and put them as a spacer, then that's absolutely fine. The idea is working our range of muscle groups with our passing, so we're going from short, middle to long. Okay, and just trying to go for like 10 minutes would be fantastic, and you won't believe how tired your arms will be after 10 minutes of doing that. Hopefully you enjoy doing that one as well, and again, put a little like on my my channel, or even subscribe should you wish. Or if you've got any queries or questions, then don't hesitate to put a comment on the field below. Alright, but that's another little passing drill for me and Toby. Hopefully you like that one. Toby, what do you think?
I mean, it's quite hard, but I would say it's pretty good for our hand-eye coordination, and just like Dad said, after 10 minutes of that, your hands will be tired, so you can just rest your arms.
And I know that Toby would like to rest his arms and play Fortnite afterwards. So anyway, look, you had lots of fun, okay, today. Hopefully the weather stays beautiful for you. Take care and have fun, all right?